I was just thinking, right? And if there's interruptions, part of me, I'm not stopping. So if someone walk by, someone says, "Hey, Al," I'm not stopping. So I'm telling you now, because I'm wanting to go outside and do this, but I gotta get this energy out now, because I can't wait to go outside to do this. I'm gonna start doing my videos outside because when I do it indoors, the energy just stirs up too much chaos, because the frequency jumps on other people. So I'm gonna start doing all my videos outside so it can be no interruptions. But I can't wait right now. Someone can say, Al, you have every, strand of alien DNA in you. And the answer is no, that's not true. Someone said, Al, what do you mean it's not true? You have strands of alien DNA. No, aliens have strands of my DNA. I am the original man. I am their maker. They come from me. If I demoralize myself, or if I demoralize my integrity, then I'll look like a reptilian. If I demoralize myself, or I demoralize my integrity, then I'll look like a gray. They come from us. We are their creator. We are their maker. Right now, we're being taught a very powerful lesson. We are the gods in the book of Genesis. We are them. But the Father is teaching us a very valuable lesson. He's the one in control, okay? That's why we're in this position. So I said, Allah, if you're the maker, how come you don't have this? How come you poor? How come you that? Because I'm learning a valuable lesson right now. I'm being taught humility by the highest, by the Father. That's why. Because immediately when you talk things like this, people immediately start looking at you like, oh, you ain't got no money, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, you ain't got physical things. So, someone say, oh, you have alien DNA. No, aliens have my DNA. They have my DNA. I'm the original man. Firstborn. We, the original man, the chosen sons of God, we created all of these beings and species. We made them. We are the God that you see in the book of Genesis. We come from above. I'm not talking about stars. I said in the poem last night that the Most High will draw me out of the stars. We come from above. We created the stars. We created the systems. We created this universe. We created the galaxies. We created all of these alien species. We made this. I was listening to Alex Coolier, who was enlightened by one of these beings, and he said that the aliens are amazed at us, how we can still survive in all these conditions. He says the aliens see us as royalty. Why? Because the aliens know that we're their creator, especially the original man. And now listen, you may not look like the original man, but if your blood goes back to the original man, I don't care. I don't care if you look like Snow White, then you're the original man. But that guy, he looks like Snow White. He's not there. If his blood goes back to the original man, he's the original man. It's all about the bloodline, all about the spirit. Alex Coolier said that the aliens said that they're amazed at how we can thrive and survive in such harsh conditions. They couldn't live in the earth because it's so polluted, but we survive and thrive in it. He said certain human races can't even come into this earth, and the reptilians have to be underground. But we thrive and survive, and we are the makers. We're just being taught a very valuable lesson. Now, if the Most High, the Father, can do this to the God of Genesis, which are many beings that created existence in this reality, what is He going to do to our children? Because all of these beings are our children. All of them. All of them. Satan, the reptilians, the aliens, they're all our children. They all come from the original man. So what's he going to do to them? We are, the original man is the creator of this world, these worlds. And Christ, he said to the disciples, he said, I go to prepare a place for you. In my Father's house are many mansions. So Christ went to create another universe for us to inhabit. Christ created another universe because Christ created Christ with us. We with Christ created this universe. So Christ said, I'll go prepare a place for you. Christ is going to go create another universe. So while we're here learning our valuable lesson and knowing that the Father reigns, Christ is also creating a new universe with new star systems, new galaxies. We're just right here learning a valuable lesson that, to be humble. When the Father gives me the power to stop time, to bend the air, when he gives me the power to control the weather, it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be me saying, everyone bow down to me. It's not going to be that. Because he humbled the shit out of me. It was last night, I was outside praying, and I prayed, I said, Father, in the name of Christ, put lightning in my hand. So I started praying, and then I saw a beam of blue light fall into my hands, and I said, wait a minute, that's a car headlight. Not yet. Then I heard a voice say, no, not yet, gotta wait. So then I sat up, I looked up to the heavens, seen the stars, and I said, wait a minute, where's the star that's supposed to be directly over me, protecting me? I didn't see it. Then the star twinkled, it beamed, boop, boop, vanished. Then I prayed to the Most High and went home. This is the power that's coming. This is the power that's coming, but from what the Most High told me is that if we get the power too soon, we can die from fear. So he's like, look, be patient. I was praying hard, give me power, put lightning in my hand. And he said, no, not yet. And as I was praying, the blue beam of light touched my face in my hand, but I didn't break the concentration. So I figured it must have been a car headlight that made a U-turn and beamed this way. But that right there is, I'm praying for lightning to come into my hands. Then the blue beam of light fall down on me, onto my face and my hands. And most I'm saying, look, it's going to come. It's going to come. You're going to get the power. Because I remember I had a dream that it was at night, and an army of mercenaries came to kill me, and I had the power to just I'll lift my hand up to the air, and when I bring that hand down, lightning strike them. Bow! And when I bring my hand down, the lightning will fall down simultaneously with the sound of thunder, because usually it's the lightning, then thunder. But when I bring my hand down, bow! Lightning and thunder simultaneously together. And I was striking them, and they were running, striking them, boom, 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 striking them with lightning from heaven, boom, boom. So the power was going to come. Guys, original man, if this message resonates with you, don't look at your skin color. Because I don't want to discourage any brothers that have been mixed in with the nations. Don't look at your skin color. Look at your soul. You know who your soul is. Look at your soul. Don't look at your skin color. Don't look at where you live at. Don't look at your religion. Okay, because I don't want to discourage any brothers that may be in different parts of the world. Okay, if your soul resonates with this is for you. We don't have alien DNA. Aliens have our DNA. We made them. We created them. And the Most High, the Father, is teaching us a valuable lesson by making us subject to them. That's why they're not trying to let us up, because they know who we are. Same thing with Christ. The man was possessed with powerful legions of demons, and everyone was afraid of the man. Because the motherfucker was, imagine a man with handcuffs breaking that shit. Nigga, break handcuffs, he'll knock you the fuck out. That man was Samson, that was an evil Samson right there. Because if he's breaking all these handcuffs with ease and no one can bound him, he was on some next level shit. You know what I'm saying? But when he seen Christ, he ran to Christ, bowed down on his knees, said, we know who you are. Now is not the time. You can't torment us. Now is not the time. So the spirits know who we are, man. That's why you see some people, the evils devour completely, and some people the evils won't even touch, because the evils no, we can't touch that person. But the lesser evil, let's not know that's our maker. We come from him. You see, we can become animals. We can become barbarians. We can become cannibals. But we also can become lovers. We also can become good people. We also we can do marvelous, beautiful, kind, and sweet things. These beings can't do that. Why? Because they're one-sided. We gave them that. That's what you're going to be. And then there's beings that can't do evil. That's what you're going to be. But we can do both because we are everything. We, the original man, the God that you see in Genesis, we are the creators. And when I say original man, don't look at skin color. Even though in the kingdom of heaven, all the men that the Most High want, they're all going to be dark skinned. Because melanin holds power. They're all going to be dark skinned. They're going to be darker than me, and I'm dark. They're going to be darker than me. So say you're a Caucasian man right now, but you're a brother, you're the original man, you're going to become extremely dark skinned with nappy hair. Oh, why your hair has to be nappy? Because nappy hair is just extreme curls. It's extremely curly. I've seen people with afros, small little afros. They perm that shit, blow it out, their hair down to their shoulders. Same thing with beards. If I perm my beard is down to my chest. But my hair is so nappy because it's full of electricity. So everyone going, all the sons of God in the kingdom of heaven, all going to be black as night. We're going to be able to sit in the sun for days. If you're a brother and you're Caucasian right now, you're going to become black as night, baby. Don't look at your, because I don't want to discourage any brothers that don't look like me or darker than me. I don't want to discourage you. If your soul resonates, then you with us. When I was in college, one of my friends, was Albanian, and he was Caucasian. And I put him on an Al Green. And he said he was driving to church on Sunday with his girl, and he started playing. And he said he couldn't help but sing, "That's a brother." I don't want to discourage him. That's a brother. You understand? That's a brother. Okay? He's an original man. He just don't look like it because his father, my ancestor, he decided to go a different route. You dig what I'm saying? So, but once again, I don't have alien DNA. Aliens have my DNA because we created them. I created them. So I say, if you're this and that, how come you can't do this? How come you can't do that? Because I'm under a valuable lesson right now. Fear the Father. Because he can make you the creator. We are the creators of this universe, but look where he put us. Look what he did to our head. Because we're the gods and our head is Christ. Look what he did to him. Put him on a cross, man. So, the message of the day is like Solomon said, fear the Father, man. It's man's sole duty to fear the Father. It's his duty. Fear the Father. Because the Father raises you up and brings you down. Fear the Father, man. This information is coming out, or these downloads, let's just call it downloads, because we're approaching the time for us to step back into our power. And we can't step back into our power saying that, man, I might have reptilian DNA. No. Reptilians have my DNA because I created them. I might have this breed of alien DNA. No. They have my DNA because I created them. I'm just under punishment right now. It's time to step back into our power, man. Like yesterday, I was praying earnestly. Put lightning in my hand. I'm praying, man. I'm praying, boy. Put lightning in my hand, Father. Please. I'm pleading with him. Put lightning in my hand. I see that light flash on me. It fell down on me. It fell on my forehead, then into my hands. I got scared and wanted to see where the hell the light came from, but I didn't want to break the trance. So the power was coming. Then I stood up. I seen star here, a star there. And I said, wait a minute, where's the star that's supposed to be over my head, connected to my crown? I looked up. Where's the star? Then it twinkled and vanished. It's there. I prayed, went on my way. The power's here. But the power's here, guys. But we have to become prepared for it. And like I was praying last night, and the Spirit said, you can't handle it right now. This is some serious power. To be able to command the God of thunder and lightning is a serious, because you have to, see, the elements are gods. And in order to control them, they have to respect you. So they can see, like, you cool, but you're not going to tell me what to do yet. You see, when Christ stood up and said to the clouds, to the sea, peace be calm, they said, the disciples said, what man of man is this, that even the sea obeys him? Because the sea, the air, the clouds, these are gods, these are entities, these are beings, these are angels. But they're not angels of the Most High. Everyone's an angel of the Most High, but they're not angels of the higher realms, the angels of this realm. Okay? So the power is going to come, but we have to get prepared for it. And the reason to why it's so hard for us to get prepared for it is because our ego, Satan, our shadow, Satan is our wickedness. He's our lies. He's our deception. He's good at what he was manifested to do. We made him to be our deception, our lies. So he's good at doing that, and he's created. He's put in our DNA, which we orchestrated bullshit. Well, the Most High orchestrated it. The Father orchestrated it to slow us down. But the problem that Satan is having right now is that he's losing balance. He's losing karma. Okay? He's losing karma. So now he has to slow down what he's doing because he plays by karma. His game is this. His game is this. To get us to destroy ourselves, therefore he's innocent. But right now, he's been doing things that he's just blatantly attacking the righteous. So he has to slow down. But the Father uses him to alter our DNA because the Father comes from above, so the Father can create new DNA and put it within us. See, we created everything. We're the original gods, but we come from the source of power. We come from the source of light, the Father. So the Father took us, demoralized us, put us in flesh, and he empowered our children. He empowered the darkness that we created to come against us, to breathe within us a new power. Because the only way to grow is through pain. So the Father is using our creation and the darkness to strengthen us, to enlarge us, so that we can learn something new and have more power. Because yes, we are the creators, but the Father is the one who reigns supreme. All things that we did in the past, when we created this reality, all things that we did was through the Holy Spirit, through the Father who strengthened us. But without the Father strengthening us, we have nothing. We can tap into a higher consciousness, but to a degree. But to get power to raise the dead, to command the heavens, you're going to need the Father. You can be on a level, you can be very powerful. I mean, you can be so powerful that people get around you, they just drop. You can be so powerful, you can pick up on energies. You can be so powerful, you can change energies. You can be so powerful, you can do this, you can do that. But without the Father, you can't tap into that greater realm of power. See what I'm saying? Without the Father, you can't tap into that greater realm of power. You can only go but so far in this realm on your own. But with the Father, you ascend, you transcend. Okay? With the Father, you transcend. With the Father, you go to the next level. But without the Father, you can't. Without the Father, you're gonna constantly hit that threshold. But with the Father, go over that threshold. You have to learn how to lean on the Father. Okay? The Father right now is teaching us, the original man, the gods, a lesson of humility. He's teaching us a lesson of understanding. All right? That's what he's doing right now. So someone's like, if this is true, how come y'all don't have nothing? Because we're under a valuable lesson right now, man. Humility. So when we get the power back, we'll breathe air again. We'll breathe again. We have the power now. Now we're going to be extremely humble, very careful. Very careful. Because power unkept is dangerous. So now that we got the power back, we want to be careful. We're going to treat everyone with respect. We're going to pray, Father, what should we do for this person? What should we do for that person? We're going to treat everyone with respect, yo. Because the Most High took it from us. So same way he took it and gave it back, he can take it back again. This power is coming from only a few people, because this is extreme power. This is serious power. It's going to come from a few people, not for everyone, because you got to be humbled. Most High got to show you that he's in control. You know, once the Most High shows you that he's in control and you submit to his will, then he's going to give you unimaginable power. But a lot of people are not going to get that power because they just believe in their own strength, which, hey, as long as you're a good person, the Most High probably still give you good power because your heart is pure. You may not believe, but the Most High says, this man's heart's pure, this woman's heart's pure, so on and so forth. So, I'll give them this degree of power. Because they're humble, not going to use it for the wrong reason, because their heart's been proven. Even though they don't believe in the Father, but their heart's been proven. That's what it's all about, because people that believe in the Father, their heart's not proven. They want the power to abuse, to destroy. So they're not going to get the power, even though they believe in the Father. Then there's some people that don't believe in the Father, but they want the power to do good, so they're going to get the power, even though they don't believe in the Father. And there's people that do believe in the Father, and they want to do good, they're going to get the power. They're going to get the power. I had a dream one time that I was walking around and it felt like there was an antenna in my head that reached all the way up into space and past space. That's the power. And while I was connected like this, I can do anything I wanted to in this reality. This reality became what it really is, a simulation. It became what it really is. Cars coming at me 100 miles an hour, car stops. There's no screeching of the tires. There's no jaw. It just stops. It stopped. The person driving doesn't even know what happened. He thinks he's been in a red light for about 10 seconds. He doesn't even know what happened. This is the power that's coming to us. But right now, the earth is the Most High is slowly getting it ready. Okay, slowly getting it ready, because this is a heavy thing. Okay. But yeah, like I said, the main thing, I don't have alien DNA. They have my DNA. We are their makers. We're their creators. They have a reptilian brain. We made the gods, the original man, we made them. And they know that. That's why they want to keep us in this position. But they can't keep us for long because the Father's using them to teach us a lesson. So when we learn the lesson and totally submit, because this right here is our lesser ego. This flesh is our lesser ego. This is our weakest state, weakest form. This is our weakest form, man. This is our weakest estate. So when this weak estate submits, then the Most High is going to say, you know what? Okay, it's time for you to go back to who you used to be. And that's when Paul says, within a twinkling of an eye, you'll be changed. And the beautiful thing about that is that we're still going to have this power. We're still going to have this memory. We're going to, I'm 30 years old. I can remember everything. So we're going to be able to remember lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, we're going to be able to go out and find our soulmates who've been reincarnated. Wow, Twin Peaks, wow, it's crazy. We're going to be able to go and find our soulmates who've been reincarnated and have a reunion with our soulmates. We're going to be able to go find our corpses like in Hell's, like in Spawn, where Al Simmons went to his grave and found his corpse. We're going to be able to do things like that. This is the power that's coming. But we have to be proven first. And what does that mean? Respect all people. Because we don't know who's who. Well, when the time comes, we're going to know who's the son or not. We're going to know who's the sons of God because we're going to have the power. We're not going to look at your flesh. We're not going to look at your skin color. We're not going to look at what religion you believe in. We're not going to look at what part of the earth you live in. We're going to have the power to see through you, to see who you really are. And we want to say, he's the son of God, he's not. There'd be two brothers standing there. He's the son of God, he's not. Two sisters. She's a daughter of God, she's not. A father and son. He's the son of God, he's not. Mother and daughter. She's a daughter of God, she's not. We're going to have that power. We're going to turn darkness into light. We're going to turn pain into comfort. We're going to turn poison into water. This is the power that's coming. But it's going, the Most High said, the Spirit said to me last night, it's going to take some time. But I tell you one thing, my Father put light in my eye. I'm praying, eyes closed, praying. Felt beam of blue light on my forehead. Then that shit fell into my hands. I got scared. I wanted to open my eyes to see where it's coming from. And I said, don't break concentration. You see, and that's why it's not time yet. Because of the fact that I said I wanted lightning, the blue light came to my head, into my hand, and I got nervous. I got scared. So when I did that, that's when the Spirit's like, you're not ready yet. So I said, all right, I'm going to be humble. But then the Spirit let me summon the stars. So when I prayed, he said, where's the star at? I said, where the star at? The star shine. So the Spirit's like, look, we love you. You know what I'm saying? You're our brother, but certain things you can't do right now because you might die from fear. So they're like, look, calm down. We'll show you the star. The star twinkled, then vanished. So I prayed and then went home. So, okay, that's good enough for me for today. It's the power that's coming, guys. The power to create new worlds. You know? Because the power to heal is here. There's people right now that can perform miracles. There's people now that can play in your energy field and get rid of your cancer, get rid of your sickness. But the power that's coming to the chosen is the power to change worlds, man. So we're gonna have authority over the people that can heal. And it's going to come more so abundantly because of the oppression of the rulers on high. The spiritual beings that rule, they oppress mankind. So now the Most High is like, well, they haven't been that nice to humans, so it's only right we bring the gods back. You see? But this is the power that's coming. But I firmly believe that the light was a headlight of a car. But I don't know, because I didn't open my eyes to see. I did not open my eyes to see. But on that note, shalom.